What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, AP Waves, Triple J's Comments and Collection. And today, got a special video, okay? So basically, what I've been doing is kind of thinking, like, how as, like, a mid-tier player, can I help and contribute with my content, right? So I've been kind of, like, brainstorming ideas of how I can use my my fandom for the comics and translate it into the game, without being like some super OP player, right? So what I came up with is a way for, or at least I believe a way for the monthly grinds to not be as boring and tedious, okay? Because when it comes to new content, stuff like that, sometimes the uncollected, or who knows, maybe even the Cavalier, but I can only speak on what is out. Sometimes the uncollected grind to 100% is the most boring thing ever. So what I've come up with, for me personally, is creating fun, cool, and yet still useful teams to bring into Uncollected to kind of break up the monotony of playing the super god tier OP champions, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm somebody who is going to bring the best options and the best champions for the in-game content because I like to preserve units and resources. But when it comes to Uncollected, when it's a step down, I like to try to use I don't want to say knowledge, but use my love of the actual comic books and translate it into the game and come up with different teams that you normally wouldn't think and put it together to where it's different, it's fun, but it also can get me through Uncollected without using any resources. So the first iteration of this is going to be kind of a new Warriors mashup team that is different and it's fun and just helps pass the time when it comes to this Uncollected grind. So I think that I'm gonna wrong area. Think that I'm gonna kind of make a habit of this. There's a couple different teams just off the top of my head that I like to put together, but we'll go into the last quest of Uncollected. I've already 100% it, so yeah, see this 3-man team right here. I've been using them for Canadian difficulty, and I'm telling you guys, Silver Surfer is, I don't want to call him so underrated, but he is definitely not a bad champion. I'm having so much fun using it. And it makes it even better that you can tag Doom and Human Torch along for the ride and synergize them too. Which, that may be a preview to the next episode of Fun, Cool, and Useful. But, not right now. So let's get into the squad that we're gonna run in this video. So to start off, right, you can't have the New Warriors unless you have Night Thrasher. Okay, everybody knows, or for all the people who are fans of New Warriors, everybody knows that Night Thrasher originated the group. So for the second choice, we're gonna go with my boy Nova, which is criminally trash in this game. Like, Kabam, you really did my boy dirty, okay? Nova, for all you who know, Nova is super OP in the comics. I'm talking about Annihilation. That man was so pivotal in those comics. Thanos Conquest, for all the people who read the comics out there, you know how good Nova is. And how they did my boy, not cool. So for the third member, go ahead and put Night Thrasher in there. Or not Night Thrasher, sorry, Darkhawk. Now my Dark Hawk is unawakened, and he's only a rank 1, so I'm kind of putting him in there. Hopefully, you guys have a leveled up, a more leveled up version. Then for the next one, we're gonna go with Captain America, because for it to be useful, you still have to have some champions in there that can get the job done. So if worse comes to worse, if all these fun champions, start dying, you can actually put Captain America in there to save your resources. And for the last champion, we are Ghost Rider. So we have skill, cosmic, tech, science, and mystic. So it's very versatile. And a lot. So Nova's cool. That fits the criteria. Night Thrasher's fun. That fits the criteria. And Captain America is useful. So we got the fun, cool, and useful all in one team, and that is the purpose of this video. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go through the unnoted path and uncollected and see if we can get some dubs. I guess we'll start out with Nova. Just a reminder, I don't really not really familiar with Nova because mine's not awakened, so I haven't really tried to use him too much, and I don't really know how to use him. I just wish he was a lot better because he is not very. But he's cool. He is super cool. I will tell you that. When I started making content, I thought, yeah, fighting and talking at the same time, no problem. Until you realize that when you're fighting not on video, you're not talking, You might think you are because in your head you're like trying to stay focused on what to do, but talking and fighting is like some of the hardest things to do, Like I just figured, yeah, just pick it up. What's the difference? No. Like, I've tried to record some videos before, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna have to practice fighting on screen a lot more before I start streaming. I do plan on streaming, but I gotta upgrade some equipment. I'm not quite ready for that yet. But when I get everything situated on this side, the audio down, I will start streaming, so be on the lookout for that. Also, quick note, matchups like these, sometimes even when it's not the best matchup, I just want to see the two Captain Americas fight. So I'm going to use Cap versus Cap just because I think it looks cool. And I would want to see something like that in the comic books. Or like Cap versus Red Guardian. Last month, or the month where Red Guardian came out, I used Captain America against him every single time. Even though, there was other better options. I just wanted to see Cap and Red Guardian fight. You know what I mean? So that's another little tip and trick that I have to keeping things fun and not getting burnt out. But let me stop talking and get into this fight. But yeah, like this is something I could see in the comic books. Like the New Warriors, their little group is always together, and there's no reason why Cap couldn't looking away. Cap couldn't come and save the day, It seems like in Marvel a lot, people always come to Cap, for leadership and to save them from a situation. So, that's the kind of stuff I keep in mind. Maybe it's super, super nerdy, and I get that, but it's a way for me to, shake up the monthly grind without getting too burnt out. I don't think I don't want this video to be too long, so I just want to show. Honestly, with this synergy team though, it makes Ghost Rider like super good. And granted, this probably isn't something that you want to take into like in-game content, but if you're bored with using all your best champions and uncollected, put this synergy team around your Ghost Rider and watch him do crazy things that he normally wouldn't do. Yeah. I'm really excited to like keep doing these kind of videos because I'm curious to see if there's anybody else out there who thinks this way like I do, because like I said, I'm a super fanboy for the comic books. And we'll do one more fight and we'll bring it into this video. We'll take out Deadpool. We'll use Night Thrasher. We really don't want to use Darkhawk, but we kind of had to bring him along for the ride because our Darkhawk wasn't. I mean, our Darkhawk's not really leveled up. Sorry. Like I said, for some reason, for me, like look at that synergy, that dash, unstoppable. I love it. Like, I can't wait. I know this might sound crazy. I cannot wait until I get my Night Thrasher, because he's actually pretty decent if you're like good with the intercepts. Even if you're not, honestly, going unstoppable with dash is kind of OP. But he's just not ranked up. And I still have to learn how to, and that's another thing. Doing something like this helps you learn how to play the mid-tier champions. Because honestly, us as a community spend so much time trying out like the best champions when they come out. It's like we don't even give champions like this a chance to shine. So I kind of like mixing it up like this because it gives me a chance to learn how to play, you know. Oh, how did that happen? I swear I was holding block. Like I was saying, playing these different champions kind of makes your knowledge expand a little bit instead of just going in constantly with the best champions. So I think that's gonna bring it into the video. Let me know if there's any specific champions you want me to build a team around for another video like this. I already have one for Silver Surfer that I'm planning. And I got a couple more ideas that I'm gonna bring. Let me know if you guys like this video, if you want to continue to see me do more like this, because that's something that I think could help the community without being like super in-game, because you know that's not really something that I can speak too well on, because that's what I'm striving to do. So if this video helps you break up the boringness of a monthly grind, let me know. Leave a comment, like, subscribe. You know, some ideas for the next one, and hopefully we can get this thing off the ground and get this series going. If you like it, like the video, share it, holla back at you.